Anybody in the shower? Anybody I can scare with my scary abilities? No. Hello, all of you salty fish out there, and how is it going today? My name is Czar, and welcome to SaltyFishGame, and welcome back to Layers of Fear. We are very close to the end, as you can tell from the background. Things are not okay. And we have all of the paint objects now. We just need to take the last one to my masterpiece. But we have a little bit of reminiscing to do first. So, without further ado, let's jump back into Layers of Fear. Right. Oh, we're right back at it again. Just exactly where we have always been. Oh my, I turned up the sound a little bit too loud on my microphone, I think. But, anywho's, here we are, back in the room of memory. Yeah? Well, thank you for putting everything back the way you found it. Okay, then. Oh, my. Ooh. What is happening? Your checker piece just seemed to move quite the distance. That isn't how you play. But I'm willing to overlook it if you don't munch my bones. Right. The toy room. With the puppy and the eyes and the rolling teddy bears. There's that checker piece. Is there... Nope, there's no checker piece in there. And big squeakers. Fantastic. So, I'm really hoping to finish up the game at this point in the series. I'm desperately gonna try. I think all I have to do is just get through this room. Ooh. I hear whispers. Does that mean that there is a dialogue item over yonder? Maybe. Maybe not. It's kind of on my left here. Alrighty, anywho's, it's checkerboard. Again, just making the most illegal moves in the game of checkers. I do not appreciate cheaters. But again, I'm willing to overlook it, considering you're trying to murder me. Hi, melting face. Alright, so here is the exact point where we left off, and I looked around for a little bit, could not find the checker piece. And then I ran out of time. So, as I said, hopefully we can use the last paint object and then see how this game concludes. Well, pipes, makeup, and hairbrushes all over the place. Okay then, cool. Do you have a checker piece for me? Because that seems to be my current objective. No? And there's the music again. So that is really leading me to believe that I have indeed overlooked something over here and must find it. I mean, I don't know how smart it is to get close to this painting with that hand sitting right there. Which I think was an intentional thing, as my artist, he painted a separate painting where it was just a portrait and a hand sticking out. For what purpose, I have no idea. But that's alright. Okay, paint easel, tell me your secrets. Because you look significant. Oh, I just realized that's a bed. Interesting. So, then where, pray tell, is this piece? Oh, and I just realized that's that jumping all around song. The only song used in this game. And a rather creepy one at that. Okay, for reals. Oh. Okay, can I has? Thank you. I finded you. Alright, let's see what horror this brings. Go forward. Well then. Ew, I don't even know what that meant. But it looked like my house was tearing itself apart. What? You don't have to get angry every time I call you out on an illegal move. Doesn't mean you have to throw the chess pieces or checkers pieces everywhere. Ooh, they're all stacked now. Huh. Oh, it straight up looks like my wife crawled out of the painting. And, oh, okay, physics. It crawled out of the painting and sat down on the darks side of the checkerboard and played me a little bit before crawling back into her home. Oh, the daughter's room looks not fun. Why is everything hanging from the ceiling or elevated by goop? Oh, you giving me a hint? That's a lovely painting of a bear. I like bears. They're very majestic, and that one particularly looks rather royal. Okay. Nothing. Good. Cool. So, do you have any more secrets? That is not a happy puppy. Oh, that's a dead rat on a plate. Beautiful. Absolutely bootyful, as in full of the booty. What do you stand to win? Not my sanity at this point. I'm pretty sure that has been forfeited a long time ago. Oh. Well, the house is extending. And really starting to look like the main foyer. Almost. Here's parts of the bathroom. Ooh. I heard oh, hi, daughter. Okay. Well, there's gonna be something behind that curtain, so I'm gonna look real quick. Flush that toilet. Nope, cannot flush those Urples. Oh. Another checker piece? Well, okay. Oh, that looks like my wife, maybe? Huh. Anybody in the shower? Anybody I can scare with my scary abilities? No. I got my eyes on you, shower curtain. K. Oh. Huh. Whoa, that was a train. What? Also, I apologize if this level is a little bit long, or this video is a little bit long or short. I'm not exactly sure how long it is going to take to finish, but I'm gonna try. And I don't know if that is an actual whisper or just a malicious wifey hiding in the distance. Hi, Meltface. What is this? Who are you even playing with? I thought you, but evidently not. I'm just that crazy. But that's okay. Oh. I don't have that code. So we'll have to find that in a second. Huh. Okay, that looks like a face right there. I don't like that. Huh. Do you have any secrets for me, giant tower of goo? No? That's probably for the best. Okay, then. Alright. Checkerboard. Again, throwing the pieces across the room is not necessary. Don't need to do that. I understand perfectly that you are upset. And I don't think there is anything I can do to alleviate that upsetness. Hi, wheelchair. Oh, hi, physics. Can I oh, not the right physics, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Hi. Why did that one stay open? Huh. Is there anything in there? Huh. Who are those pictures of? Family? Okay, nothing. Alright, well, there could possibly be quite a few jump cuts in this episode, because I don't know how long it's going to take, and I'm trying to be thorough, but I'm also trying to finish this quick. Whoa. What did I just pick up? Something. Huh. Okay. Ooh. Those are doll hands. Want none of that. Huh. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Because it wouldn't let me have it otherwise. Can it fit through there? Nope. I cannot. Garlic. To ward the vampires. Ooh, there's the breaking. Okay, to the checkerboard. A lot of pieces. Hi. Got a legal move for me? Gonna toss the chips up in the air? I am so proud of you. You didn't get mad and throw the pieces. That is definitely groundwork. Oh, hi, babyface. I totally looked up what that genetic disorder is the other day for people who grow mad amounts of hair all over their body without control, and even shaving doesn't help, but I totally forgot what it was called. So I guess that doesn't help any. Okay, I don't know why that got me more than it did. Oh, I'm getting so close to my wife. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh God! Oh balls! Oh balls! Ooh, what is happening? I have found the heart of the house. Ooh. Well, look where we are again. Alright, I just kind of want to check something real quick because I want to make sure how many collectibles I have and just see how far I progressed in this terrifying time. So, un momento, everybody. I appear to have missed a couple rat pictures, at least down that line. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think I saw somewhere that there's either 14 to 16. But I don't think I'm going to go back and find them. That is for you guys. But let's see what an eyeball does to this monstrosity. Does it make her pretty? Oh. Huh. Oh.
Yes, that's it. My love, I am so sorry. No.
She's gonna be right
It's a
behind the
lie.
painting.
It's always been a lie.
I bet.
It won't bring them back. I see it now.
Yeah.
I know what must be done.
What are you gonna do? 'Cause what you thought must be done was finish your masterpiece. Then you realized that was not the case. Ooh, we get an actual look at what the house looks like. Oh, this is not his first effort. How long has this loop been going? Oh my. I am coming to a bunch of realizations right now that I will explain in a bit. But oh man. What? Oh my Ghibli! I think I finally understand the story. Because throughout the game I had mentioned a little bit of tidbits, but now I think I understand what actually happened. Oh, wow. That game, there is so much to think about and so much to absorb with that. So, like I said, I had a little bit of an idea, I think, of what happened. So, the dad, the painter that I played, was very successful in his early career, and then they had a daughter. And the daughter only put stress on their relationship, as children usually do, but they were not strong enough to quite overcome it, and the painter lost sight of a lot of his original ideologies. His paintings just began to dwindle, and he began to obsess and work harder and harder to find this talent, and in that manner ended up becoming very isolated to his family. He started critiquing his daughter's artwork in a very unkind way, leaving his wife absent for several amounts of time. I don't even know the extent of it. I feel like that was the beginning of it. And then the wife got more disgruntled with the husband and ended up burning all of his paintings. Not 100% sure on the fire, but I think the wife did actually start it and accidentally burn herself to a crisp. At which point, the painter decided that his wife was no longer beautiful and there was nothing to be done about her. As desperate as he tried, she just became a burden. And unfortunately, the wife saw that too. The wife saw that she was being a burden to the husband, which, although may not necessarily be true, that is their perception of their marriage, which only got worse because they live in a huge house. They never communicated in person, just through notes. And eventually, it got to her. She snapped, and she killed herself. She slit her wrists or throat with a knife in the bathroom, at which point the husband discovered, and that was his breaking point to the total loss of sanity. And he abandoned his house, don't know where he went. I think he was in prison for a while because it seemed like the courts blamed him for his wife's death. And he didn't help that at all, because as soon as he found out his wife died, he went bonkers and started talking to himself, painting really dark things, and ultimately destroyed his career. So I feel like as soon as he got out of prison or some sort of asylum, he comes back to the house, sees it in the exact same condition. But I'm wondering, has he really left the house? Because he had that room full of paintings of his wife that was the real style of the house. When we walked through it at the end there, we could really see the depth of how decrepit this house really is. And we got to pull the veil, metaphorically speaking, and open our eyes to what is really happening around the painter. So clearly, he painted a lot of magnum opuses for his wife, but only one ended up turning out right. And it was because the daughter was in it, because they had both lost sight of their child and their true purpose, regardless of their careers, because both parents seemed so enticed with their careers and how those careers were failing that the daughter was a complete afterthought, though she was very prominent in the background. I really think she was neglected, which confuses me because the main character implies that his daughter and wife are dead, but as you can see on the title screen, we have the Inheritance DLC ready to go for next time. And that apparently takes place with your daughter, so I don't know what is going to happen. But yes, I feel like this was a very tragic story between a husband and wife who lost sight of their love, their importance, and their self-worth. And it just got worse and worse. And eventually the wife took her own life, and the husband was never able to move on and was stuck in this house to the very day he died. And all the times I questioned why I couldn't die in the game, I came to the realization that you're not supposed to die. You can try to die, but this painter literally cannot die until his work is finished. Hence why we were able to die at the end of the game. And all of those rooms, like the ones where I jumped off from a really high ledge or vice versa, being munched by my wife, all of those were representations of my failure and how I had to try again. Because one of the famous quotes, one of the most iconic quotes that I noticed in this game was, "What do we do when we fail? We start over." And that's exactly what we did. Every time we died, we started fresh, a little bit crazier, but there was no way we could leave this earth until it was finished. And as soon as it was, we were at peace and decided that it was all time to say goodbye. So yeah, enough of that darkness. I loved this game. This game was beautiful. The immersion was crazy. It was kind of like a haunted house tour, but everybody does haunted house tours, and it's a lot of fun when you have this immersion of the sounds, the environment, the darkness, and the perfect amounts of illumination with lightning bolts and very strategically placed lamps. And I really loved how everything in this game was based on what you looked at. because that is how things were triggered. And you could stare at something all you want and figure out a puzzle, but ultimately, when you turned around, the answer would be right in front of you. And I thought that was really cool. Bravo, Blooper Team. My hat goes off to you, not literally because I'm wearing my headphones right now, but metaphorically. You guys did an incredible job on this game, and I am so excited to play the DLC. I think we're going to call the main game of Layers of Fear here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you liked this content, if you think I had things right, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you think I got things wrong, go ahead and comment and let me know possible ideas, and because I'm really interested in this game and the concepts that drove the player to keep going forward and why this story actually mattered. But anywhoozits, we will be back in the very near future with Layers of Fear Inheritance. And I have a couple more games in store for all of you guys. So, until next time, everybody, my name is Czar, and this has been SaltyFishGame, and I am so glad you guys could join me. And as always, stay salty.